welcome to the stream. About to get down in the game. This is a good team. Don't let that record fool you.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowie.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Man.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's got an open man.
Get up, boy. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up, boy. The North.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Corner's going to give them room. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Man, I don't know why I thought it was just me.
Nestles it in at the 35. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got 5 wide out spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. And some room to work. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back to pass. Under fire. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
And those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have...
Breaks into the open. And the defense drags him down. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense got him at the 27. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the offense onto the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. That pass is incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. To go up top on 1st down. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Looking to throw for it. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They believe in their running game on third and goal here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wonder if they'll be conservative on first and 10. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up in the 28. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snapped it in the shotgun. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Third and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on fourth down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
They'll send the back in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got room at the 35. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. LSU quick to the line. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Wants to go up top. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good
throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Brought it back to the 6-yard line after making the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Using his feet to buy time. Running into the open space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them. They get the incompletion. But if
looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Flying out to the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
Quarterback's ability. The field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Quick strike complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Bobo. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll try to sneak it. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. LSU will dive into... Here on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brewster. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Stroud. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. NC State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win. But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Raleigh. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 30. down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
Well, I know that's not exactly how the offensive coordinator drew that one up, guys, but how about Johnny on the spot doing a great job concentrating? The ball gets deflected, but he's somehow able to reel that thing in, come up with a big play for his offense.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Dead center perfect. The lead is now back down to 9. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. From the gun. Give on the inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on second and short. Quickly to the tight end. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Finds the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They boot it away on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game. You've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll pull it down. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense set on 1st down.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the 1st down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that 1st.
Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll pull them back to within 6. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll start this drive going to the air. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. A little screen to the running back. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's first. Oh, he's got some space. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bobo. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. From the gun on third down. Caught, goes to the marker, it's Bobo. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He steps out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll try to finish it with a score from there. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to pound their way in. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
And that's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for... And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. grabbed in the middle. It's Stroud. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this
Look
defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily more athletic,
Play your game.
more physical unit up front.
I'm in my game.
Do rainbow.
My game almost over.
Fair play. Who needs to pause?
Alright, so y'all got the correct dollar amount yet?
Yeah, I think we waiting on time.
We still waiting on time.
Great place to start for
I
this
bet.
offense.
Yeah, I thought you were looking at how much the correct dollar amount was. I thought it was $250.
Looking to throw on first down.
Y'all so fucking dirty. Y'all so fucking dirty.
There's no way. Packers really posted Drake.
Like,
Nigga ain't got nothing to do with fucking Wisconsin, bro.
look at this, bro.
Ain't got shit to do with no fucking
guess that's
Wisconsin.
cool
Niggas
just
gonna
because
post
you
fucking
do.
the Packers, bro. That's exactly, you right. That is it. Lil Wayne. That's why you were saying that. I thought Lil Wayne was like his guy. No, I didn't. I was too mad.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house. Right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
Does that mean Lil Wayne is on the album? Of course.
They bring him down, but not
Yeah, let me
before
know.
a really good return sets up this offense.
I never even heard it. I did myself a favor. I wanted to protect his image in my head. I ain't even do that.
If you still was listening to Lil Wayne in the 2020s, something wrong with you.
Hell no, I could still listen to Wayne.
Yeah. That's why I said in the 2020s, yeah, something wrong with you.
Offense lining up quickly.
This offense is not
I heard
letting
some
up,
shit
guys.
today.
They
I
got a
forgot how
lead here
good
late,
that
and
shit
they are
was.
still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has
It's gonna be
not
my.
had an
Well,
answer here.
I'm gonna use a line out of here for my caption when I
Looks as if
post
we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check
I'm
it
only
out.
gonna play 2 seconds. Tell me if y'all know
They
this.
dial up on second and a long way to go. Back to pass.
Who know that song other than J-Man?
Moving out of the pocket.
It's a song though. It's a song. J-Man knows it.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Got his man.
Block out number 3.
He'll be starting
Indeed, I'm using the caption. I'm using one of them bars as a caption when I graduate, man. He said some shit on there.
on fourth down. They'll throw for it.
He said some
Got it
shit
in
on
the
there.
middle, extended. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first
So
down.
it's not a song. It's
You know,
music.
you always talk about risk reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there.
Go revisit some
Getting it,
classes.
the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
I disagree. His music will keep timeless.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on first down. Back to pass, it's Hendricks. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder.
Bye.
Lost to fire on second down. This one's complete.
Oh,
Jumped on top
I'm
of
trying. I'm down for
4 minutes
Rainbow
left
or
in my
2K.
game.
seismograph ready here
I'm
in
down
Death
for
Valley. Huge third down.
Wow, tell me why I went to work today talking about them damn grilled sausages, bro.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
So was it 250 or 200?
Looking for a man.
Can anybody confirm?
Let me go find it.
Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
Yeah, your phone doesn't like have everything loaded. It's kind of weird how it works.
Looking to throw again. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football. He had like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
350.
It was 350.
Bet is canceled if Bijan or Caleb do not play or if they get hurt before halftime. Bet canceled.
So 350.
350.
Oh, that's what I love to hear.
Shot on 2nd and short.
Not yet.
That's next month.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes.
Well, May is the
Man down
full
on the
schedule
play
of
as he
these for him
forces to take a
anyway.
break to let him be checked
And
out.
plus, the Chiefs and the Bears, they in a bidding battle right now. We'll see
I
who
don't know
goes.
if that's what it is.
3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate it.
I forgot that.
Nah, that goes without saying.
No.
Gets it in there for the
I mean,
touchdown.
that was the bet anyway.
Yeah.
Now is a closing
Yeah, because we was gonna be in person.
I like the aggressive
Yeah,
play
yeah,
calling by
yeah,
the
we were.
offensive coordinator.
I ain't gonna lie though. Motherfucker gotta get on shorty ass though.
Very close to the vest, run the ball, punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy.
Man.
Take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late,
You heard me,
got a
Gibbs?
possession lead.
What'd you say?
Motherfucker got killed, dude. Catch him, bro. Kill Mojo Brooks is hilarious. That's a hilarious concept, man. Motherfucker got killed, dude. Kill Mojo
The
Brooks.
comedian?
Oh, yeah, Mojo don't know.
Man, I would love his commentary.
Alright, somebody gotta tell the story from the top to the bottom.
With this offense to really be productive. And last
Yeah,
Or
go
G-Money,
ahead.
you tell the story.
Shit, I can, but shit, clown sound like he got it, you feel me?
Situations.
Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Copper. You get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
The short ass comedian dude.
Tigers will hustle to the line.
Yeah.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have the
We was
chance
like,
to
at this time, we was like you and Mojo, you feel me? We was like that tight, but probably tighter.
Backed up now here, 2nd and long.
I'm telling you the truth, man.
Catch in the middle.
I'm telling you the truth, nigga. We was linking every day, bro,
Short of the sticks.
around this time.
And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
I just shorty like,
Under pressure.
it's just certain shit you don't do. Just chill, dude. Hold on. We gonna let you do this. We gonna let you get yours off. Just chill. Just calm down.
Nigga say it's certain shit that you don't do.
we gotta walk this one slowly. Slowly.
Some real grammar shit, but transport.
Hey, I gotta be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-look.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Brewster. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone.
What? What? Wait. Wait. Because he said y'all do the same thing to each other, so this shit starting to... Wait a minute. Alright, somebody help me out here, because I'm assuming, but I don't want to assume. I want to know the facts here. So somebody break it down for me.
Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus.
And the offense out
Wait a
on the
minute.
field to go back to work. Okay, Justy, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt.
Yeah, but it was...
Security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football
Shit was
over.
dramatic.
The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that one first down ends this football.
No, G-Money was in a relationship with the girl. G-Money was fucking with the girl. That was his little shit. They go on a little break. His mans is Mojo. His real mans is Mojo. Mojo take the bitch down, impregnate the bitch. The bitch pregnant. That's his baby mama to this day. G-Money try to no. That's how Naro said. He say, man, the girl cheated on you with Mojo Brooks and got pregnant. So when Mojo said in the video, oh, I done seen girls cry over a nigga that they was cheating on. The nigga that she was cheating on, that she was crying over, was G-Money.
Yeah, I don't think he was exactly referring to her at this time. It was just like, you know how like somebody asks you something, you just say something to like directly correlate the story. It wasn't exactly like that, but you feel me?
Okay, what was it exactly like?
Like she cried like and said she would never like do that. She would never fuck with him. Like when I told her like you can, like you feel me? Yeah. And then so it's like, yeah. That's more how it went.
We cry.
Check your DMs, Mojo.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get the ball back to preserve time for their offense. First down with the catch. Immediately, they're well short of it.
Check your DMs, Mojo. Keep that.
Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Dennis. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down.
So that's Exhibit 8
They'll
in
try to
question.
pick up the first through the air.
That's it. That's who we're talking about.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Now, Duda said we gotta go up and shoot Mojo Brooks. I don't think that's grounds for shooting.
Hell no.
You gotta find Mojo Brooks is like mama or something. Fuck her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta one up some shit. Like, alright, you might have took a bitch, but I fucked your mama, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even want to. I just did that out of spite. And the pussy was trash.
No, I got a ton of respect for his mama.
Well, you can have respect for the mama, just not for him though.
I got respect for him. It's just like as a friend, you can't be my homie. You know what I'm saying? Like after something like that, you know.
Oh, so you will still respect the nigga even though they fuck your bitch? Oh.
It wasn't that serious because you gotta understand, like, I tried to like match make them, like when I'm fucking with her like
so you
that.
wanted them to be together?
Yeah, like, you feel me? They was acting like they was liking each other, so I'm like, all right, go ahead and do it. And they was like, no, hell no. And then like I left town. No, I left town and like stopped fucking with her heavy. You feel me? And like, you know, that's when I first was getting my CDL. You know how they send you on the road for that first year, but I only did like a month. And then like literally like what I'm trying to say, yeah, I came back thinking like I could still, I'm back home, so I'm like, with the last little bitch I was fucking with, I'm gonna get back to it, you feel me? And you know, I went to see her and she was like all giggly, laughing in my face like something was funny. And I'm like, she had that energy like, I got me somebody new, like I'm good, this and that. And the whole time it was my homie type shit. You know, it was just like, no way, you feel me? No way the same nigga we talk about women
trying to put y'all together.
Right, and like, mind you, we talk about every female. Like, we talk about, hey, I'm talking to this chick and I'm going through this around that stage, you feel me? And, you know, I'm talking to him about the chick, like, little stuff like that, you feel me? He talking to me about his chicks. So how you miss the part where you smashed my latest chick, like, you feel me? It was really the fact that she got to like play in my face for a whole day. Like when I got back in town, like nah, like she felt like she. It was traumatic because I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. That's like me telling Jamie like, oh, I got this little chick, you feel me? You wanna mess with her type shit? And he like, no, I got me some or whatever. And then I go to the chick even like, hey man, go ahead, you feel me, dude, you know? Go ahead and, you feel me, mess with this nigga because I don't mess with you that heavy, you feel me? You know, like, I like you, we fucking, blah, 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 but it ain't like that for real. Like, I don't see like a future with you for real, you feel me? So if you wanna, you know, fuck with somebody else, then go ahead. And this is the nigga, cause y'all giggling and shit with each other like, no, like, go ahead. And then the whole time, you feel me? You know, I came back in town. And she, like, you know, I'm hitting her up, like, because I know I'm coming back in town. So, of course, like, I'm flirting with her, this and that. And then, you know, I go to see her, and she play in my face like something crazy. Like, you know, women don't get to do that with me because I'm open on my shit for the most part. And then, like, literally that whole day. And then, like, the next day, he hit me up, like, I need to talk to you type shit. And then he came to my crib and was like, oh, no, we fucking type shit. I was like, what? Like, when was the part, like, you was talking to her? Like, when was like, where was that? like, where is that stage at? Where is that talk at? You fucking, like, no way, you feel me? And then, like, you know, mind you, like, I got over it, like, kind of like aversion, you feel me? And then, like, months passed to where it's like, you know, we kick it, like, all the time. So it's like, now when we kicking it, she there, but she with you. now it's like, whoa, it's like, what? Like, that's weird as fuck. And then the one that like threw it over the top is like, you know, like that's when I first started getting money. So we literally went on a vacation, like the whole like clan, like the whole group type shit. And mind you, like, I'm thinking I'm gonna take like either a female or I'm gonna go alone and pull a female or whatever the fuck the case may be. But nigga, everybody take flights all the way to Florida. Tell me why these niggas came together. Like, no way. Like, it ain't never that serious that quick, you feel me? And then like that whole trip, like, I'm laughing about it. Like, everybody like, what's so funny, this and that. And I'm like, Come on, man. What you mean? What's so funny? Ain't no way this chick swore up and down, cried in my face, talking about I never mess with him and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And now y'all down here together and y'all like hanging on each other like y'all love each other. Like, no way. So, it was just, that's what happened. And then like you imagine you 6 months to a year, like we still like kind of halfway kicking it. And then he gets her pregnant, like, and then it was like, damn, like, no way, I got to deal with this like forever. Like, no, like I can't like, I can't like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't pull up to nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, like normally I'd come to like a family event. I can't even pull up because that's like weird now. You feel me? And then mind you, like, I ain't gonna stunt at all. Like, one thing about this chick, her sex game was on point. You feel me? Like, she was one of my best nuts. Like, you feel me? Like, I can't like get that out of me. You know how like you talking about, who was the best head or the best this? She on that list. So it's like, it's hard to like, you feel me? It's like, nah, man. Like, how you gonna do that? You
I
feel me?
appreciate your honesty. I ain't got no joke.
Man.
She's still on that list, like, to this day.
To this day, she is literally the best nut that I done had.
Oh, no.
And it's just like, I can't,
nigga, you
like, I can't get away from that.
Nut in her?
Yeah, it's just like, it's funny because it's funny because it's like, trust me when I say this, man, she wasn't on that, like, like they were saying you get to protect one or something in the video. Like, me personally, I'm gonna protect all the ones I'm gonna protect.